Thanks ever so much, and I hope the rest of your summer is a lot less dramatic. Back to you.
Kate, thank you very much.
Let's round up the morning daily news now. British Transport Police have released CCTV images of men they want to speak to after what they say was an unprovoked homophobic attack on a train in Essex. The victim and his partner were travelling from London to Shoeburyness when a group of men began making comments, punched him multiple times and left him unconscious on the floor.
Cannabis should be legalised and properly regulated, according to North Norfolk MP Sir Norman Lamb. The Lib Dem made the statement in the BBC radio documentary after a visit to Canada, where recreational use of the drug is legal. He said it was wrong to criminalise people for taking the drug and that the market should be legalised and regulated. It comes after several of the Conservative MPs admitted to taking cannabis during the recent leadership election.
They do say to us that if it's grown in very safe conditions, you have no impurities, it's a safer product. And of course, the labelling makes you exactly aware of what you're buying, which you're not aware of on the street. And that's, I think, a real benefit from legalisation.
The region's newest trains have begun taking to the tracks. Greater Anglia has spent £600 million on 38 bi-mode trains, which can switch between electricity and diesel power. The first came into service on the Norwich to Lowestoft and Great Yarmouth lines today. The rest should be in use by the end of the year.
Next tonight, residents in Chelmsford have called for councillors to quit over safety concerns to a major roadway. The Army and Navy flyover has been shut indefinitely after hot weather caused movement in one of the support plinths.
Well, some locals are furious, but the council says it's down to extreme conditions beyond their control. Let's head there now, speak to our reporter Tanya Mercer. Good evening, Tanya. Fair to say things getting pretty heated in many, many ways.
Absolutely, yes. This is one of the busiest junctions in Essex, and that flyover has been plagued with controversy for many years. Last week, the extreme heat caused one of the plinths to move, and the bridge has now been closed indefinitely. Well, earlier I spoke to the councillor Kevin Bentley, who's responsible for infrastructure, and he said that this structure was only ever meant to be temporary, and he's now looking at alternatives.
It might not be another bridge, it might be a complete reconfiguration of the roundabout. They're the options we're looking at, which we will put to the public as well so they can have their say. But this takes time and it requires money. We're talking multi-million pounds of money here to put this right, and I've got to ask the government to help me. I've already written to the Secretary of State asking for his immediate help, so has Vicky Ford MP as well asked for that help. We will be planning on going to see him, and my plea to the public of Chelmsford is we need you to back us in that campaign to get this done.
Well, let me give you a sense of just how busy this junction is. 60,000 vehicles a day use this junction. Of those, 10,000 use the flyover. Last year it was closed for 15 times for repairs, and the combined cost of delays and unreliability has been estimated to cost the local economy £4.85 million. Well, one person who does know the impact is local taxi driver Ian.
Well, has it been the major truckway in and out of the city? When it is closed or there are problems, it causes a great strain to everybody, as you see even now at rush hour. And taxi drivers are a victim of that as well. We are unable to get around and do business. Journeys are taking longer, which result in higher fares, which customers are unhappy paying.
Well, it's not just Ian who wants to see changes. I'm joined now by Alex